I want to fly with just the directional antenna. Now what I want to do is have a setup with the tripod and the cables and the booster. Now I'm losing the signal. So now I got the booster and the directional antenna right on the transmitter. The problem is that the sun. I may want to get out my goggles because there is a big chance that I just won't be able to see enough. Turn the transmitter on. It says aircraft disconnected, but now we probably know why that is, because it's at 5.8 gigahertz, 2.4, and there it is coming. Okay, I think we're set and done. We cannot take off in P mode. That's also what we learned recently, and now everything is gone, but that's what it does if you pull two fingers. Okay, record. I'm gonna auto launch it. Alright. Now we're gonna put it in sports mode and like this, and gonna fly higher. Whoa, that's what you have when it's in sports mode. These fields are really wet, so I think I have to be very careful to just not land there in case I run out of battery. Alright, so I think I'm set up like this. I'm heading into the same direction. On the map you can see that the orientation of the drone is slightly to the left when you compare it to the direction that it's flying, and that's because of the wind. So it's not entirely flying straight. Nevertheless, I got 5 bars on 2 kilometers. Oh, and I have to put on the ventilator because it's getting foggy here. I'm sorry, but I have to do that. So, otherwise I still won't be able to see anything. Okay, there we go again. Yeah, that's better. It will take away a little bit of my flight time, but probably it's not a very big deal. I have to do it like that. If the signal gets bad, I might have to get out of the car. Maybe I should fly a little bit more to the right, because there might be a bad Wi-Fi spot at 4.5 kilometers there, so we will see if the booster helps. Okay, so I'm going to fly at 120, or at least almost. The signal is still as bad as it was in the previous setup, just 1 bar. So I may want to get out of the car. Like this, and it seems to help. It seems to help. So this was the point where I got into trouble. And I'm past that point right now, but you can see that the video signal gets bad. So and that's like 5 kilometers. That's what it's able to do. I'm going for 6, okay? Oh, and then I have to cancel. Cancel. So I have to turn around. I wanted to go for 6, man, come on. Yeah, but now I'm getting into trouble. Okay, let's not do it. Okay, return to home. I did an earlier flight. I never published a video about it because I only got 2.6 kilometers far, but I figured out afterwards that there were trees in between me and the drone. So but I don't think that's the case here. Although I was flying right over these trees out there when I cut back. So maybe I should go a little bit more to the right. I was able to get further though, like this. I'm just gonna redo this flight. I just need to know. Yep, I need to fly a little bit more to the right. Because this bunch of trees right to the left of me right now, that might give me some trouble. Because I was hanging out in the top left corner above these what looks like small ponds or lakes, but in fact it is plastic. And I was like above there, so these trees, that bunch of trees might be in between. So now I'm going a little bit more to the right here, because I think the line of sight from my car is a little bit better to this area. I should stay on the right side of those trees. So let's see how that is going to help. Yeah, absolutely. More to the right. And as you can see, I got a flawless 4.5 kilometers. So and right above this farm, yeah, there should be Wi-Fi there, so that is a bit tricky. But I can still get like 5.5 almost from out my car, and I don't need to get out. Nope. And now the video is flawless again. I'm gonna cancel return to home because I want to do 6 again. I can't go higher. I'm doing 6 and 6.1 and return to home. Six 1.5 on a regular battery with 71% battery left. Oh. Yeah, this screen. This is what you get when you like double click or tap the screen. I got 6.1.5 with flawless video. So I got further than my battery could handle. And I definitely got further because I was flying more to the right. So just these 3 trees that were not really in the way, but just like a tiny bit, just enough to give me trouble at 5.5 kilometers. With more battery, I could have flown further. I could have flown 6.5. What you see is that just tiny circumstances may have a big influence, because I'm only flying like a couple of degrees to the right and I get better signal and can fly further. So it comes quite precise in this matter. And another thing, I didn't have to get out of my car. I could just stay in my car. Okay, boink. You know me, I always bump my head. Alright, successful flight. I broke a record again. Because I was at 6.1.5. I was at 6.1.5. That's further than my latest flight. I still got 20% battery left. And this is a normal battery. So that means there is room for more further.